I'm Gertrude Saela. I'm one of the instructors in WTC taking the students through wildlife management. Currently, I think all over the world we are in an environmental crisis, and it's really important for the people around these conservation areas, especially now that we are in the Mara. It's a big ecosystem that conserves the environment and involves itself with wildlife management as well. A lot of wildlife are here. So it will be important if we get to let these young people know the importance of conservation and how they will come up with proper management areas and how they'll manage the environment and wildlife in future. We have days that are set aside for the practical areas where we take our students through different things that they'll be doing in the field. And most importantly, we take them outside for game drives, and sometimes they equally meet those people who are in the conservancies and the game park, so that they maybe have that interactive session where they'll get ideas on how this is done. They are so passionate about telling the stories of the wildlife. Maybe they come across a particular animal, they'll be very passionate telling you about the characteristics and what they do and how they live, and especially because they're coming from this area, they'll share how they live with the animals. There's mostly the elephants, that's what I've heard them talk about. So yeah, they're always passionate about explaining the interactions with the wildlife, and what they've gained in class is what they like to show most. And even in their social media platforms, most of the time I find them sharing about a particular bird or a particular animal and share how their characteristics are. So I think they really enjoy that. So the school partners with different institutions, both in the country and outside the country. And we have researchers who come in and who would like to come in future. And in that way, they associate with the students and get to learn the research skills that they have. And most importantly is what they'll be doing in future, because most of them are aspiring to be wildlife managers, and that's how they're going to practice their research skills in the future. So the interaction with different people from different research areas is their motivation towards what they'll do in the future. We take them through theories that explains the natural resources, and they have projects that they'll do at the end of their term here. And I think that's one way of expounding whatever they have or whatever they have read, and how explaining how they'll use it practically or how they'll do it practically once they're outside the school. So we equip them with skills, both theoretically and practically, because we equally have the practical sessions that we always do on a weekly basis. So it's one way of incorporating how they'll interact with the natural resources thereafter. The experience, they are coming to Maasai Mara. We have variety of wildlife, so it's one of the places where we have varieties of wildlife, which I'm so sure they do not have back in their places, and it's among the first things that they attract them to this area. So we're in a place where we can give them accommodation and as well give them the experience to come or to have one-on-one experience with this wildlife.